while I say this, for those of you listening on the podcast, make sure you go over to our YouTube and to the website HollywoodUnlocked.com to take a look at this. Let me show you some of the videos that's coming out of Los Angeles, literally in real time, as this is happening. People are getting robbed in stores, smash and grabs. People running in. Louis Vuitton was one of the stores that was hit where they ran in. We saw people robbed as they walked to their cars. People running up to them in hoodies. Everybody's wearing masks because of COVID, so that's another cover where you just don't know. Smash and grabs again at multiple stores that are happening beyond just those in your neighborhood. We've seen, like you said, the restaurant where people were eating and literally walked up to them with a gun on them and took their jewelry right in front of other patrons, and nobody even knew it was happening. And this happening in Sherman Oaks. We've seen the robberies on Melrose. I can tell you this, as an owner of a gun, multiple guns, and a concealed weapons holder, it was important for me when I saw the purge going on in COVID to get my concealed weapons permit. Now, I don't know that this is easy for everybody. I don't know. It wasn't easy for me, but I did it. I think that everybody should own a weapon to defend themselves. I think you should have weapons in your homes. I think you should be trained. We go to training on how to shoot these firearms. And I ain't gonna lie, I almost shot the Postmates man. Don't come knocking on my door. He went to the wrong door. We are very much have had security systems, and we just had even the police come to my house the other day because the alarm accidentally went off. I think that everybody should be doing everything they can to be safe, because it's unfortunate that there are so many people out there that are hurting, that it's not all their fault that they're hurting or that they don't have much, and that they are probably doing some of this because they want to survive. I mean, a lot of crime happens because people don't have much, and you can break that down and say, oh, these are criminals. No, sometimes people are just, they have nothing. And how do you feed your kid? It is open season. A lot of people are excited to be out and are going to the clubs and getting robbed because they're followed home from the clubs. I think, to Blue's point, be very smart. Drive past your house. Look around your neighborhood before you go in. Do you have a gun, and do you have it in your car? Do you stop at the end of the hill or at the end of your block and take it out and put it on your lap? That might not be legal if the police find you, but guess what? I'd rather the police find me rolling up to my house with my registered gun than somebody catching me outside my house with my registered gun. So can you take an Uber from a club at home? I don't know. I just think there just needs to be more thought into your safety. I've been watching this get posted on Hollywood Unlocked all the last 2-3 weeks, and I don't even understand what's happening. I'm like,
Jason,
has
yeah,
this been happening?
look, one thing that you do really well, I hope you do. I know I do it well. When you're out, do not post where you are until you've left, because I cannot tell you how many times I've posted on Instagram or social media in general, and someone's like, "Oh, I'm at such and such. Where you at? I saw you in your stories." Oh, I already left, boo. Don't do that. So just be really, really mindful to also post on a time lapse. That's an OG rule that we used to do back in the day that we've stopped doing because everybody wants to do things live. Unless you have security like Jason, do not post where you're at while you're still there, because number one, they know you're not home, so they can rob you. And number two, if they want to come get you, they know where to find you. So please make sure that you have a time lapse when you post. It's a really, really small but incremental thing you could do for your own safety.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
be real.
and make sure the people that are with you understand that your safety and security and theirs is important, and that they're not posting where they're at with you tagged in it. Because if
Hmm.
people are following you, if they're crazy, they're doing the research to follow the people you follow, and then they want to see who you hang with, and they're following them. I had a friend yesterday in New York City take a video of us, post it on his Instagram, and tag me. I made him take it down, and he didn't understand why. Even though we had security with us, I still wanted him to understand that I don't want to have nobody pop up and have to have a situation. We saw the owner of Fashion Nova, his security got shot in front of his house and ended up killing one of the guys who followed them home from a club and tried to rob them.
Oh my
Yesterday
God.
here in New York, my alarm goes off at home and I'm looking at my cameras and the police are at my house. So thank God that even though I'm in New York and somebody may have thought that I'm not at home, I still have people in my house and I still have a security system that's closely monitored. But everybody doesn't have that. So I think, Blue, that's a really important point that people think about.